Okay, so lots of things to discuss. First things first, I should mention I'm recording this part of the video on a different day to the earlier part of this video. And that means I'm basically aware of the release dates for the patch and the DLC which is coming out for Stellaris. If you watch the outro of the last video, you'll definitely know all about it. So basically, Synthetic Dawn, the DLC, is coming out on the 21st of September 2017 along with the J.I.H.A.D patch. I believe I called it Machine Crusade in the text I added in the outro video of the last video, which was wrong. It's Synthetic Dawn. So that's definitely something to look forward to, and I intend to cover it on the channel, especially if you want to see it. You'll have to let me know. So other than that, I should mention what exactly I've done since that break in the video. Well, I've gone through all of these systems looking for hidden primitives as usual and given all these ships routes to go and explore. Yeah, so I actually did find another hidden primitive as well. There's one down here within that system. There's quite a few planets here and there, I guess, that could be colonized, but it's not exactly near to me and I don't have the influence. But speaking of colonizing, I stuck a colony ship in the list on a store prime because it's near to where I want to colonize, down here, so I can get rid of that outpost, which will give me more influence because they cost me 0.5 per outpost. The Thana doesn't have too much to upgrade on it, so when I get the minerals I'll upgrade one or two buildings that it has. I'm intending on turning 2 planets up there to a sector very soon. Also intending on turning that over to a sector very soon, so I'll be able to colonize a lot as soon as I get the influence, which yeah, I lack at the moment. I've also decided to terraform the Belgium planet, is it? Oh, it's Nafdigo within the Belgium system. So this is one that has this half-gum population on it, which may well be displaced. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Perhaps we'll see coming up. And I've gotten around to doing something I've forgotten for a while. That's in the ship design. I forgot to upgrade to the new reactors on my ship, so I've done that. I've also upgraded or designed a battleship, and yeah, so I've got mainly, if you come in here you can see the options I chose from up here, and quite a lot of armor since yeah, this ship definitely benefits from it. I've got a lot of power on here, but if I take one off I can actually fit on another armor, so I guess I did that a bit wrong, but yeah, let's save that. And I've also gotten around to updating my civilian ships with a new hyperdrive, which I meant to do ages ago. I don't intend to make those defense platforms yet, so I won't be making any. Perhaps the next one, which we're currently researching, I will actually make, because I can use it in certain key locations. Since we're all using hyperwarp, that should be pretty useful. Okay, let's get going again. So I believe
colonization in progress
has 5 population now. Where is? Oh, that's the one over there. So I need to hand that over. I can get a capital built on it since that has 5 population as soon as I have the minerals, which I now do. So I'm gonna be sticking the capital here for that. Okay, store, what am I doing here? That science I'm actually going to replace with energy, since, well, I get a +2 bonus to that eventually, it'll be worthwhile. Yeah, I need to work on those 3, that's probably the priority now. Okay, what's going on here? I don't know. Yeah, my fleet isn't doing anything at the moment. I guess well, probably could take those on now, arguably, and I might do. I lack science ships though, so I need a third scientist really to go and pick up debris or survey, and I need more influence for that. Yeah, so influence is a big issue and has been for a little while actually. Really need to start getting rid of these outposts, but yeah, to do that I kind of need to colonize to replace them.
Construction complete.
Which I need influence for. Right, so research station is done. Where's the scientist to? I think this is going after debris, and I think I actually missed out on it, which is a real pain actually. I don't think it would have gained me anything that crucial though, to be honest. Since this is over here, I could go and have a look at some of these planets, couldn't I? I found recently. Well, I'm not going to be able to look at that one. Let's come and look at that and that. Is that gonna? Let's check something in a second. Huh. That's got a different name to the other one. That's unusual. Wonder if that
Construction complete.
means anything. Right, mining station. Let's keep on getting those. That can get that. Okay, so the fauna. Let's make a paradise dome. What else do I need here? I think I like my capital location where I originally put it. There's a lot of science in the middle on this one. Yeah, so make that there. And I would actually quite like the clone vats here. That's a good tile for it, but I need to upgrade the capital here. You know what? Cancel that. Let's wait a month and upgrade capital first. Okay. Right, so how long is it going to take? Does it show you the amount of days here? Just over a year. It's not that great. Right. Here, let's make a science lab. I think... well, clone vats... there isn't a good place from here at all, so I don't think I'll make one here. Right, so I do actually have a spare governor, I think, at the moment. And, this place, anything special? Clone vats? There isn't a good place from here either, so I don't think I'll... I could put it on a blank tile.
Construction complete.
I might actually upgrade capital here. Right. Make the clone vats. So I'm going to turn over Kankaton very soon. I think create a new sector. Right, let's upgrade that. Okay, Kankaton. Let's double check. I'm not missing anything. No, okay, no clone vats here. So Kagaton is up there. Let's create a new sector then. So leaders have 5. I should have governors. Yes, I got 1 spare. Planets and sectors as well. I changed the setting slightly, put one industrialist, and I think this was actually in the right setting. No, I hadn't checked it. So create new sector. It was Kagaton, wasn't it? Yep, so let's do that. Okay, so that's down 1, which is in time for that. Great. Let's go to planets and sectors. Let's assign the spare leader. Right, I've got a scientist. Where do I want to stick that? I think, yeah, this has got a ton of scientists, my biggest sector by far. My science is maybe a bit low actually. I haven't focused on it much, which, yeah, probably should do. I'll stick them there. I'll put that on the max. Even though maybe I shouldn't. Time being. And yeah, I'll do. I've said that I've upgraded just about everything on these, so it's, you know, a lot at least, not everything.
Construction complete.
Right, so Vocon is done. Right, energy grid. Right, best energy tile is that one, I guess. Governor leveled up. A store, because it's in a sector, won't give me a notification when a colony ship gets done, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that probably. Right. But at the moment I probably don't need to be constantly upgrading my... Oh, I had a look to see if I could trade as well before I started recording. Yeah, couldn't really. Yeah, at the moment I don't really need to be constantly upgrading my fleet. It's pretty equivalent on here. So I give it a little break. Once to get this influence situation sorted out before really building up a massive fleet and going after someone. So, United Nations have gone spiritualist, have they? They've changed their government a lot. Pacifist, spiritualist, egalitarian. So they were xenophile before, I think. They've dropped that now. Well, we're spiritualists,
Construction
so
complete.
might be good. Mining station. It's done. This planet there. I actually want to terraform that. Yeah. It's not a terrible idea. So I can join that to the sector pretty soon up here. How big is it? It's only size 12 though, so I'd rather do a bigger world, frankly. Let's get the physics there then for the sake of it. There's actually a very good potential capital site there, I think. Continental world is pretty central in them within my systems. So I probably... You know what? Let's terraform that now. Okay. Hard world. Right. And I think I could build like habitat zones when I get the next ascension
Construction complete.
in that system as well. I have a ton of artificial planets as well next to my new capital. When it eventually becomes the new capital, that would be the plan. Okay, so that's great there. Probably what next? Academy. The Paradise Dome, I guess I'll build first because it's got Unity. Then we'll build that. What next? Mineral processing plant. Oh, I need to get rid of that zoo thing. Oh, is that a clearing one? Yes, it is. Good. Clear that. Break that. Which I should have done before all that. Okay. Unstable weather. In large part due to the interrupted terraforming process on J.I.H.A.D Prime, the planet has a somewhat unstable climate. Violent storms that our climate models can't predict often materialize without warning. One such storm recently swept over a major settlement, resulting in several deaths and a lot of destroyed property.
Building ruined.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm getting events for this place basically because I didn't get rid of that. So it's within a sector, so I can't do much about it within this patch. Right, I just found a new primitive. Perhaps not so primitive. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a primitive because the name of the planet was different to the system. That actually gives you a pretty, well, definitive clue, I guess. So they're actually early space age. They are natural sociologists, agrarian. Okay, well, you know what? I think it's a good idea to let them actually enter the full space age and effectively become an empire, because if you gain a subject, which I probably would when they become an empire, you actually gain an extra 0.5 influence per month, I believe, and that would be huge for me. So yeah, I'm going to let them become an empire and then attack them, or force them to be my subject. That's the plan. That scientist then has got stuff, or should give it something to do. Let's go and find out what's there, which should be another primitive, I believe. Right. I've actually got some plants there which I've never surveyed because the Leviathan's there. Who knows, there could even be a presentient there, and there as well, I think. I don't believe I've got a strong enough fleet to take them on yet. Right, colony ship got done. Just noticed that. So I do actually have enough influence. Made the J.I.H.A.D one as well. So I'm going to colonize here, then get rid of that outpost. Well, as soon as it starts colonizing, actually. So the best energy tile doesn't exist, so I might as well think about where I want to put it long term. Those two are the central ones. That would be a good tile for slave processing, but I'd lose the physics. Yeah, not great tiles here, actually. Wherever I put it, it's going to be next to science. Yeah, so I think I'll put it there. Because if I put it on the side, it's got the same problem. It's going to be next to that. On the corners are worse tiles. There's only two next to them. So yeah, I'll stick it there. Although arguably I need physics quite a bit at the moment. Constructor. Let's get that done. Right, some of these are getting to where I sent them. Tefel. I think I'm just going to save up my minerals so I got enough to splurge on these when they finish doing what they're doing at the moment. Run the clock a bit as well there. Cradle. How about upgrading some of the stuff on here finally? So I think I'm gonna have the side core there long term. I can finally make it. I haven't got a clone vats made here. Actually, I wouldn't mind making that if I can find a good place for it. So, is there a society? Yeah, there is. Let's replace that then. That. What else? Power, mine, mineral. Can't make that on capital. Okay, let's upgrade some of the science. Finally. Right.
Construction complete.
Okay. Pretty much finished with all the stuff I need to. Constructor over here. Oh, the scientists finished surveying planets up here. Doesn't look like I found anything. Let's have a look at species. Yeah, no sign of presentience. I'm going to be gutted if there's none on this map, but yeah, it's looking like it currently. There's a planet up here. Let's go and survey that. And there was a primitive up here. Let's go and survey that. While it's up here. Okay. probably could do with another colony ship being made, couldn't I, actually? So there's an outpost near to this one, and this has been terraformed. That has been terraformed. So what do I want here? There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's best for J.I.H.A.D. I was considering doing Wreck for La. So let's make another colony ship here, I guess. Right. Can I turn over a store? Stick that there for a start. Oh, I think I'm waiting on making a clone vats here, aren't I?
Colony established.
Okay, excellent. So Hark Prime. Let's get the tile clearer. If I can find them. Right. Let's make the society one there. Clinic and spaceport. I can actually make that now because I researched the red laser, but we'll stick with that. Okay, can't do much here until I can make
Construction complete.
Right, mine station and Thana. Right. Let's do there. Okay. Clone vats. Let's get that in. And I think. Oh, I can actually upgrade that as well. I have the tech for that. Okay. So what else can I do here? Is there anything else special? Paradise Stone. Food. Right, so I got quite a few Rek'Thla here, so perhaps I'll get industry made on some of these instead. So let's get a mining network on that one. That one I can also get a mining network in. Right. Minerals. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay. Right, let's hand that over then. That's done. So let's add it to here, which is the purity sector, isn't it? Fine. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything there. If it is, it's too late. Right, so that's back down to 5. Still 3.72, but I'm going to get 5 back for that. I can colonize that, get 5.5 back for that.
In progress.
So yeah, it's going to increase my influence. Okay. Right, where is this? That is LOR 3, which is oh, it's that one up there. Okay, yeah, so I can get rid of both of those outposts coming up. I colonize both those planets nearby. Right, there's an outpost here. I should terraform that coming up. Yeah, I'll terraform that now, I think. Actually, wasn't I? Yeah, terraforming in that. I could get rid of that outpost when I colonized that. In fact, I might try that. It might keep all of this area. So yeah, I'll do
Construction complete.
Stora Prime, Surface Q. So I believe I can now make the clone vats there, and I'll put on that blank tile. since I don't have a society spare. Power, mine, mineral. Yeah, I think we're done here. I don't believe there is... I've actually oh, the mineral silo. Yeah, there's not a good place for it here, I think, at all. That's... I think with the choice between 2 food and 1 mineral, I'm actually gonna just go for the mineral in every case. Because... yeah, food's really good, actually. So... stick a mining network there. So basically either losing... Well, I'm losing food and minerals, whatever I decide to do. And yeah, I'll just go with minerals. Right, so other than that, this looks pretty good to turn over. Oh, I can upgrade that as well. Which I should do. Right. Don't really need to turn it over now, but I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else with it, so I might as well. So, they're down within my territory, which I don't really like. Could close borders with a start. Yeah, closing borders with people now, if I really wanted to. Let's go to planets and sectors. Actually, just do that. Right. Looks like I'm gonna have to select that. And then that. Okay. So I might want to colonize that, but to be honest, I could really do with another outpost here, because if they were to make an outpost here, that could actually block me off. So, yeah, that would not be good. Right. Right, this is approaching 5 pop. Okay. Yeah, I wish it would tell you when it's due to be finished,
complete.
But it doesn't. Mining station. It's done. Let's go and pick that up. Okay. Looks like I'm lacking population there. Found another primitive, no surprise.
Construction complete.
These guys... Yeah, it's not... I want to see very strong, and they're not. They're in the machine age. Right. Mining station done. The scientist then... Let's go and survey there. And here. Right. Let's construct the... Can... Go down here.
Construction complete.
Right. I made that. What do I want here next? Right. I shall go for temple there. Oh, I haven't actually moved a Reclar over here. That's a bit of a problem when I colonize in a turn. I need to move my other population type over. I just don't have the oomph for once. So what am I going to do about that? To be honest, there isn't a lot of Reclar needed here, so I guess it could wait a bit. This one is now up to 5 population. Excellent. So let's demolish that. Build the capital there. Right. Okay. Things looking pretty
Construction
damn good.
complete.
Mining station is done. Is that a physics spear? Yes, it is. Let's pick it up. Okay. Stick them there. Let's get the Xeno Zoo. Let's get the clear and tile guy over here as well. Clear that.
Construction
Down,
complete.
actually. Hark Prime did something. Okay. Stick that there. Right. I could probably do with it taking a minute out to figure where I want to stick my capital here long term. Might be there.